Check up all of my stocks. Hey, yo. Nike check. T-shirt check.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between Ravens.
Oh, he got his ass wet, bruh.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A good run there to start the drive. 13 yards, first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. But nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen.
What's up?
That means all that great acting.
That nigga got his ass handed to him, yo.
Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
What in the fuck is going on here, bro?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
I called Rappaport. Rapp and I talked. He's like, well, he threatened my wife. And I looked back. I was like, oh, I didn't really threaten your wife. But I'm always going to keep her. What? You don't need exponentially bigger.
On play action, they'll throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They didn't see them. And then when I go online, I see people like Barstool Sports that praise that type of behavior. I don't want that type of behavior praised.
Shit.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
I don't want to see that type of behavior praised.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
These type of things that happen where people want to gloat about it.
Richie Grant.
I don't want young people to see that and think it's okay to talk to people. If you meet with somebody, set up going on DM, call them on DM. Go talk to them face
Back to throw again.
They
Set up the screen, it's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. To throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And a short return to the 6-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. And open left side is Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Who the fuck is injured, huh?
A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. We're scoreless after 1. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 2nd and 15 now. Jackson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Jackson picked off at the 40.
So both sidelines, they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Oh, man.
And to give this time to the tailback. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting
That nigga,
and blocking.
King, you gotta look at it. That nigga really got his ass smoked,
A lot of times
man.
you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little
That
bit
nigga,
high.
like,
They
really,
have great
really
leverage,
got
and they're easily
smoked.
blocked and turned to the side.
Like, that shit, wow.
Second and 5. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Nigga, Marlon Humphrey got the acrobat, jumped the route, and dropped the pick. Come on, bro.
Downfield, but they never did.
That shit crazy.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down.
Come on, Dorsey.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Second and 13. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. It's going to set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in.
Nigga just caught it on motherfucking 2 people, bro.
And that's going to make it 4th down. And that's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
They'll start with the option. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
On 2nd and inches, Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Raven. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
This will be caught once again by Brown. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On the option, it's Jackson.
Man, that vacuum shit, man. Nigga ain't catching him.
The gain on the keeper at its 2nd down.
Bullshit,
That call
bro.
makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again,
Nigga's not catching Lamar, bro.
Showing a shotgun, then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Broncos 3.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Yeah. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses are finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defensive coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. This time, Jackson will throw it. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 39. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line. Jackson going to get this out to Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
And we were just talking. I didn't want to talk to him.
From the gun, Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. 6 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Quick slant to Brown. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now they try the right side here. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he works across the 25 before being tackled.
This nigga getting some crazy animation catches right now, man.
Really? Did we just see that? That's That's a big catch.
Oh, Marlon Humphrey too, like
that.
That's fucking bullshit,
I was
bro.
going to say on third down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just got to shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the first. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Forced out to his left and incomplete. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a one-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. The Broncos on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now they try the right side here. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator is going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. Now a play fake here on first down. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Hey.
Yo, I'm right there for the pick, bruh. That's bullshit.
All the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Jeudy, his 9th touchdown.
That shit should have been a fucking interception, yo.
Have retaken the lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie.
Hey, it's not trying to give me my INTs,
How
yo.
about the kid? You just mentioned it. The 4th quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
They'll look to throw. And look at this. They
Get up, nigga.
They need it. It's intercepted.
Yo, I swear, yo.
And not much on the return.
They let this nigga get away with murder, bro. Suck vacuum tackles. Nigga just threw a pick 6 2-point conversion. They let this nigga D in or tight end or whatever. Tried to 95 speed.
Taken in the end zone.
DB.
Defensively, you said
Vacuum
earlier
shit.
in the broadcast, a magic number. There's 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this
12 to
offense
7,
to,
yo.
or less than that. And
Shit,
wow,
bullshit,
they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take
Touchdown,
it
bitch.
into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Should have kicked a field goal the last time.
Metcalf, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead. Now Tucker to add the PAT.
And the lead is now 2.
Good. Makes the score Ravens 14, Broncos 12.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now this time he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw here.
Got a man. It's Judy, complete.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific
This nigga done
play
converted
call.
on 3rd and fucking 14, man. That's this nigga 3rd and 30, 23, 3rd and 14, 3rd and 16. Come on, fellas. What the fuck? Game over. Y'all do what y'all supposed to do.
The Ravens will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Ball carrier.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Taken down at
And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
They get 5, and they'll go ahead and move the chains.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third-down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll. Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30.
Another carry.
That second down run, a big help. As 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
At the Ravens' 23-yard line.
Shit, all right, nigga, I'm going.
6 yards left on 2nd down.
All right.
Let's score your game now.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. He gets it forward
It's
for 4, maybe
14
5,
to 12
but
on
the
up,
flags
but
fly. And this one could be
he
coming back.
he running the clock down, trying to kick a field goal.
You'd think being able to fire out and block would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they stop him short of the 1st as he can only get to the 20. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams...
Yo, they ain't let me freeze this nigga, bruh.
We take a break.
What the fuck?
And McManus able to put it through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt.
Yo, why they ain't let me freeze this nigga, bruh?
It gotta be under 10 seconds.
That shit.
When you hit timeout. I was just watching y'all game. Damn. That's tough.
Someone told me to kick that field goal when I was up the last time.
For this next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to it.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for the Broncos, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll return home next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they suffered just their second loss as they dropped to 8-2 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.